sincerely interested in the answer to that question. The answer is found in 1 John 4, 7 and 8, John 13 and 35. However, this will be presented in a comedy version. In other words, another way of putting it. We hope you get the point. The characters are Julie, played by Natalie Cameron, Sandy by Nicole Jackson, Gary by Michael Bennett, Laura by LaTonya Inman, directed by Mrs. Bessie Johnson. Let us receive our players.
Do you really want to know?
Know what?
What you just asked me.
I just said hello.
You asked how I was.
How you were when?
Right now.
What?
You just said, hello, Julie, how are you? I'd really like to know, how are you? How are you means, I'd really like to know how you're doing. Excuse me.
Well, what do you want? A Hallmark? It's just a greeting, okay? What's wrong with you?
Well, I thought that too until yesterday. I thought that too just until yesterday. Until I used that line on a couple of people.
Why?
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Just fine, thanks. How are you?
Just fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, my day has been horrible.
Sir,
I'm so glad you asked.
Sir, I really have to.
It started this morning when I woke up. I just couldn't believe it. You don't care about me.
I mean, yes, I was going to say, I really would love to hear your story. Please, have a seat.
Okay, well, I woke up this morning to this, like, wild screaming. It was my talking parakeet. He was dying. I held it in my hand, and his last gasping, shivering words were,
I'm in pain.
it must have been an awful pain because I never taught it how to say that. So I took it outside to bury it, and I stepped on a rake. It bust me upside my head, knocking me unconscious. When I woke up, some dogs were licking me in my face. They must have eaten my bird. So I got up and I rushed into the house and I looked and I discovered that I had been unconscious for 2 hours. So I got dressed as fast as I could and I rushed to the airport just to find out that my plane had left without me. And besides that, to make things even worse, it crashed.
Well, you better be lucky you weren't on it.
I was a scheduled pilot. If I had been on it, it would have never went down.
Oh, no. Did anyone get hurt?
Well, yeah, only one person. He broke both of his arms, but he survived. much worse.
But it could have been much worse than that.
Oh, it couldn't have. That one person was the president of the airlines. I got fired.
Oh no! What did you do then?
What else could I do? I headed for the terminal, and all of a sudden a car swerved and missed me while I was crossing the street, and it ran over the guardrail and crashed and went to the bottom of the lake.
Oh no! Did the driver survive?
Yeah, he survived, but I wish he didn't.
Why would you say that? That's an awful thing to say.
He was driving my car.
Believe this story.
I know. All in one day.
This ain't the end of it. Listen to this.
So, I decided I'd go to my parents' house to get a little bit of sympathy. So, I had to take the bus. I got on the bus and found out I caught the wrong bus. I ended up on the whole wrong side of town. You know, but then I thought I had gotten lucky because I waved to an off-duty taxi cab driver and he stopped to pick me up. But then he got out the cab and he had these big, hairy, tattooed arms and he mugged me. Everything that I had. Beat me up, tore my clothes, and even called me names. Really believe that?
That don't make no sense.
So, I scrounged up enough change from out of the gutter where I was laying so I could catch the right bus and get back to my parents' house.
So you finally made it home. Did your parents make you feel any better?
They have moved! Believe it, what a day. Oh, I had to go all the way back home in the cold with torn clothes and oh, what a day I was having. My birdie dies. I step on a rake and bust me upside my head. My car gets stolen, my plane crashes. What else could I do? I mean, all this time, almost get hit by a car. The driver steals my car. I couldn't have a worse day. What? I'm sorry, but look, I finally made it home and oh, I couldn't believe I finally made it.
I bet you were so glad to get there.
The plane had crashed into my house! The nose dived right into my living room.
Well, you know, I'm so very sorry. I tell me of a worse story than this. I mean, could I be of any help?
No. You don't know how much of a help you've been just sitting and listening to me.
No, really. Could I be of any help?
No, thank you very much. You know, I usually don't cry like this in front of a perfect stranger, but especially a woman.
Well, I understand. Well, do you need any more help?
No, I'm okay, really. I've got a cockpit to move out of my living room. Thanks.
Sure.
Boy, I can't believe what a day that guy had.
I know. I never had any idea. I mean, I just asked the simple, how are you? But you know what? I bet you there's a lot of people that we pass every day that are hurting, but we never know. We ask, but sometimes we really don't care.
Well, I guess our hearts don't match what our mouths always say.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got mad at you, but things just sort of got to me.
Hey, I understand.
Well, see you later.
Thanks for telling me about that. Bye. Hello, how are you?
Just fine, thanks.
No, really, how are you?
I'm much better, thanks for asking.